Beavers.com here with head Bemidji State football coach Jeff Tesch, talking about the 2013 season. Jeff, thanks for joining me. Let's start with the hot topic, the offense and the quarterback situation. Obviously, you've had the luxury of having not only a solid starter, but somebody sort of waiting in the wings for a long time. A little different situation. Let's talk about the quarterbacks.
It's going to be an interesting camp and season. There's going to be some learning experiences with our new quarterbacks, but that's why you coach. It's going to be fun. We've got kids that want to be here. If we've done our homework, they have ability. They just need game experience right now. So between the kids that are already on our team, a couple of the upperclassmen, Alex Hass and Sam King, we've got some young kids that were redshirted, and then we've got a transfer in Ragsdale in here. So between those 4 or 5 guys, we've got to pick a guy pretty soon, early in training camp, and give those guys the reps and let them gel with the team, and hopefully made the right decisions. But it's an exciting group of guys. There's some ability there. We just kind of got to harness that right now.
Have you had a situation before here at Bemidji State or before where you've had such turnover on offense? I mean, I think you return 1 reception on your receiving core. The offensive line will be different. Running back situation, you lose 2 seniors last year. Have you had a situation like this before?
First of all, I appreciate you reminding me of that. I would say this is the most extreme. Just worked out that way. Some of those kids, leave the team or this or that, and why or how we found that best group of guys last year. But obviously, for them to win the North Division, it was a pretty special group of guys. And if we've done our jobs, there's some good kids waiting in the wings. They just haven't played, and unfortunately, that is really important for just experience, fourth quarter stress, and all those different deals. So it's about as extreme as we've had, I would say.
Go to the flip side, and you look at the defense, and it's almost a totally different situation. Besides the loss of Corey Crosby as an all-region player, you return some very quality guys. Talk about the defense a little bit.
Well, that's the way your team should be built. Win the championships with the defense, and to have the depth and the experience and the quality that we have back with those guys. They're going to have to play some excellent football. We expect them to do that, and give our young offense some time to grow. So if you're going to be talented or have a lot of returners on one side of the ball, it sure is nice to have it be on defense.
Let's focus right in on the defensive line. We talked a little bit before this as being sort of that strong point of your team as a whole. I return to guys that have had a lot of reps, a lot of experience. Let's talk about the defensive line.
Well, again, if you're going to be good in any area and weak in a lot of them, it's great to have the D-line probably be the strength of your team, with Shaver and preseason All-American at nose guard, all the games that Keebler and Young and Rankia played in the D-line. Again, it's hopefully they can stop the run, put the quarterback in long yardage situations, put some pressure on the quarterback. It's just it's nice to have that be the strength of your team, without a doubt.
I think the excitement of the summer has been the installation of new turf. Chad Anderson Stadium hasn't seen a facelift in a long time. You moved from that natural grass, which I think is stirring up the alumni a little bit, stirring up memories for them for sure. But let's talk about the turf. Is that change your mentality or the game that you've played in the past at all?
There's times late in the season that we knew that the field wasn't going to be in the greatest conditions. So we knew we had to run the football, ball control a little bit, and it might have been to our advantage in some of the games. Kind of seemed to fit northern Minnesota and the rugged, Beavers, that type of thing. But on the other hand, who doesn't like a nice playing surface? Allows us to show our speed off that we have too. Maybe be a little bit more diverse, open things up. But when it comes down to it, you're still going to get some cold games and snow late in the fall. So you're going to have to be able to do some of those base things like run the football on that. But it's there's the hidden things that the turf will help us with recruiting. Kids like nice surfaces to play on. It's going to look beautiful. The setting right there by the state park and the lake, and so I think it'll add to some of those things too.
Coach, thanks for taking some time with us. Good luck with the start of camp. Check in August 14th, first practice the 15th. Best of luck.
Thank you.